Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel today. My name is Christian and today we're here to talk about the new record from Knuckle Puck. It is titled Shapeshifter. This is the band's second studio record and the follow-up to 2015's Copacetic. Now, I've never been the biggest fan of this band. I thought Copacetic was an okay record, but nothing much more than that. And as we know, pop punk has been in quite a decline over the last few years. There's only a few bands out there that really show what pop punk can be and probably should be. So going into this record, I really had a very low expectation, and this record shocked me with its quality. It's not a perfect record, there are some issues with it, but overall I think this record is really solid from Knuckle Puck, and I'm really excited to see a pop punk band start to really put the punk back in pop punk, which is something that a lot of bands have been missing for a long time. Now, the song that really shows off them bringing the punk element of pop punk back is in the track Everyone Lies to Me. Now, there are punk moments all the way throughout this record, but that track particularly really shows that off. It has a real Hellions vibe in the verses for me, which I really enjoy. Some people will say maybe it's got more of a hardcore feeling to it than a punk feeling, but for me, I think that that song really shows off what I've been missing from a lot of pop punk bands lately. I will say that I don't think that the record opens particularly well. I think Nervous Passenger it kind of sounds like the end of a song. So when you start the record and it comes in, you feel like, oh, did I miss something? Or is this just how it's opening? Because it really just sounds like an interlude between two songs or the ending of a song that may be a little bit too long, to be honest. So I think the record starts off on a bit of a subpar note, not a lot of energy in there, but then it just kicks in straight away with some energy as soon as that song is over. And there are some really strong songs in here and some absolutely massive choruses. One of the singles that was released for this record was Double Helix, which I think is easily the best upbeat song on this record. I really love the vocals. The chorus melody is awesome, and just every element within that song works together perfectly to create this great fast-tempoed pop punk song. And something that I was worried about with this band is the vocal style, because it is one that has been copied so many times, and there are really only two bands that kind of brought it in and made it as popular as it is now. Bands like the two bands I'm thinking of are Neck Deep and The Story So Far. The Story So Far were obviously the first ones to really start doing that style of vocal, and it's been copied so many times. So whenever I hear that kind of vocal, I kind of feel jaded from it already. But on this record, their vocalist really pulls his weight, makes some great melodic decisions, and sings with a level of passion that I haven't heard in a pop punk record in a long time. And my favorite moments on this record are not the upbeat ones. It's when the record slows down, especially in the tracks Conduit and in Plastic Brains. Those two songs for me are the two best Knuckle Puck songs that have ever been released. I really get great Moose Blood vibes from Conduit. I really enjoy that song, especially in the drums. That's where I really get that Moose Blood vibe from. But even the way the song opens with that really beautiful clean guitar, it's just a perfect way to open up a song. It really sets the tone for what that song's going to be, and the drumming really picks that up as well. Something else I love about this record is Plastic Brains. As I said, another one of the softer moments, and this song gives me real Jimmy Eat World vibes, especially the first line. It really sounds like Let Angels Lead You In from Hear You Me by Jimmy Eat World. It really sounds like that a little bit to me, but that might just be me. But it doesn't take away from the song at all for me. I think the song is really well put together. I love the addition of the female vocal in that song as well. It works so perfectly with the tone of that track and is just the perfect way to close out this record. Like, Knuckle Puck didn't open the record particularly well, but closing on a song like Plastic Brains was just a real smart move, and it's just such a great song from a writing standpoint. So I really enjoy that. Something else that I really love about this record is the drum sound. Something that you can really hear on songs like, let me have a look at this, Wait and in Double Helix. When everything's stripped away for a bit in the intros and you can really hear that kick come through, really hear how great the snare sounds. Just the whole kit sounds massive, and the drummer does a great job of taking advantage of those drum sounds and coming up with some really, really great grooves for this record. Some other songs that have some absolutely huge choruses for me are definitely Gone. I think Gone has maybe the biggest chorus on the entire record, other than Double Helix. It's another one of the fast-paced ones, but it's a really great song in the middle of the record before the second half starts to slow it down a little bit. Other than that, there's nothing really more for me to say about this record. I think it's really, really fantastic. Not one of the best records of the year. I think it will break my top 20, but overall, just some really, really solid songwriting, and again, the punk coming back into pop punk while still having the big choruses, and that's my favorite combination of pop and punk. And let's hope we hear more of it from some pop punk bands at the end of this year and next year, because with albums like this, Have Mercy, which I know is more emo than pop punk, but another great record. Citizen coming out with a great record this year. There's a whole bunch of pop punk bands that have been doing good things lately, and so I hope that trend continues, and some of the smaller pop punk bands see what bands like, as I said, Neck Deep, Citizen, just a whole bunch of those bands. They're doing great things. Even the new Story So Far song, it's showing promise for pop punk, and I'm so happy to see that. And my top 3 tracks for this record are going to be Conduit, Plastic Brains, and Double Helix. So let me know, what did you guys think about the record? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Did you like the record? Did you not like the record? Let me know down below. We're here to have a conversation about music, so let's do that. But if you're just going to fill up the comment section with hate and insults, just know I'm going to read your comments and laugh at how pathetic your life is. Anyway, thanks for watching my video today, guys. Please hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Fresh Currents.